guys, we are your hosts, Natasha
and Steph.
Back with another episode. Okay, and it's been a minute. What happened?
A minute? It has.
A lot has changed.
All right, for those of you that are watching us on YouTube or any other platform that has our video and our beautiful faces on it, we are in a new studio, okay? A lot of things have changed. This is why, partly we have been a little MIA. But we're back, and we're so happy to be here with you guys. Remember to tell your friend to tell a friend.
To tell your mama, your sister, your cousin, your hoes, the side piece. And not the kids.
The wife,
the
right?
wife.
Everybody.
The mistress. The husband.
Not the kids.
Everybody. Not the kids. Tell everybody to tune in. We love the support. It has been a minute, and you guys have been like, yo, where y'all at? Come back. Y'all gotta keep going.
So this is
like,
us.
Y'all vibe is different. So we here, because y'all said so whatever.
Right. So we got a new studio. We got new, segues coming up. So, stay tuned, tap in, keep following us, liking, subscribing, sending us comments, and everything in between. So...
yeah, and this is going to be a shorter episode just because we're trying a few things out. So just bear with us, but we back. Or whatever. So what should we start with?
I was so excited. Let's start with...
where we left off. We left off, you were going to have a second wedding.
Yes. So life update. TYSP life update, okay? I had my second wedding, my religious wedding. It was in DR. Natasha wasn't able to make it to this one, but she was on FaceTime. So she saw it all, and she was communicating with all of us, you, me, Savani. She so Stephany said that she's still at the house. Savani,
I don't know where you at because order this Uber, be on your way.
Yeah,
I'm here, call it Stephany.
Natasha was our special guest that just, you didn't see her, but she was behind the scenes working through overtime on this.
And I was getting updates from everybody in the party, so esto está pasando, this is happening, and that's happening, period. And
But yeah, so that happened, and we also got new jobs. We got new jobs.
Why you said it like that?
Because I don't remember if we said that, but
yeah.
If we didn't, we did. So we got new jobs, and we celebrated that we made our 3 months, our trial phase. Yeah. Oh yeah. Fun fact: we started the same day, and we're still there. So
yeah. Yep.
It's just different jobs, but we both started the same day. Yeah. So that's our life update. What about for you? I feel like...
that's our life update.
Right, that sums it up, right.
She's still married, I'm still single.
Right.
And this is why we still gonna give you two sides of everything, her perspective and mine. So let's get into it. What should we start with?
The King Charles, that's not even, part of the U.S. or whatever, but... King Charles had his coronation the other day, as in probably a month ago, who knows. But I just thought that was pretty cool. We're still living in that era where kings and queens and stuff like that still exist, and princesses. And that led me to, watch Queen Charlotte.
That led you to that? I've been waiting to watch
that. Well, no, that didn't lead me, but it was it came out all in the same week.
Yeah.
So... I think the day before the coronation, Queen Charlotte came out. I don't know if that was planned or not, but that's the way it happened. Friday that she came out, Saturday he was getting the coronation. So,
how good is that show?
So good. I don't know if people have watched the Bridgerton series, season 1, season 2.
Yeah, I think this is the best one.
Right, and this isn't even part of the series. It's before all that.
It's the third season. It's just not part of the Bridgerton story, but
it is, but it isn't. Yo, tap in. It's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Also on Netflix, cut the check. But it was pretty interesting, and it's based on a real king.
Yeah.
So.
And most of the show, parts of it, not. It's mostly real. He had a sickness. They couldn't tell what it was. If it was dementia, if it was bipolar,
or some other stuff.
Which that actually happened in real life. And he actually did have 15 kids.
Yeah, they both have 15 kids, and he was like faithful. He didn't cheat on her. One of the only like kings. I'm like, this is the standard. Like they are highlighting this because everybody else just cheat.
So well, you have to give them credit. Like,
I mean,
shout out to him that like, he didn't do it, but like it don't look good on the rest of them.
Like, damn, like it's like the least you could do is like be faithful to me, and now I gotta highlight it because you were like, whatever.
Yes, it's like shame on the other ones. Shout out to you. You a king.
Right, he's literally a king.
Literally for that, and you know his family.
But I like the switch up. Like in real life, Queen Charlotte, she was white, but in Bridgerton, she was black. And I was like, yes, a black queen. But, you know, in actuality, she was the white. It's the thought that counts. Thanks, Shondaland.
Thanks.
Yo, tap into any show that Shondaland does, from Grey's Anatomy to, you know, Scandal. I haven't watched that, though. But you guys should watch it. And let me know how that goes. To Bridgerton, everything.
It made me believe in love again. Not that I...
So cute. Especially the last scene with, like, the butlers.
Yes.
All right, spoiler alert.
Yes.
It's cute. I feel like anybody would be into it. Like, men, women, kids. Like, it's a nice series.
Yeah.
And it's only, like, what? Like, 6-8 episodes? I want to say.
Yeah,
it's pretty
not
short.
that long.
It's pretty short. I mean, I feel like every series is like that, but, like, this felt shorter. I don't know.
You know, what's another thing I watched was The Mother.
Oh, I heard. I haven't watched it.
I actually cried. J-Lo...
Is it like a horror? Because that's why I didn't watch it. Because I'm like, I don't know if I'm scared.
I do not like horror movies.
Same.
Never would I ever.
All right, so I'll watch it. Not because it looks scary, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm into this.
It looks scary.
The poster on Netflix.
No, it had nothing to do.
Oh, all right. I'll watch it.
Yeah, it was actually a good movie. I low-key cried. Even though I don't know why. Like, I don't really love J-Lo's, like...
I read what it was about, but remind me again.
So it's about a mother who's been through some shit. She went to the army, and then she got with this guy, and also there was in the army there was this like el gerente, whatever the main...
The general?
Yeah. Chose her to be basically a killer.
Oh.
So it's about killing people. But then she ended up pregnant. She ended up giving up her baby. And then it gets crazy from there.
And now she has to like go save the kid that she never met. That's what it said on the Netflix.
Yeah, but like it's crazy. Like they go through shit. Yeah. Okay. Her trying to save this kid. It's no easy.
That she never met.
No easy.
That was crazy when it said that she never met the kid that she gave birth to. I'm like, what? Like, but that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm into this. Like, this seems scary, and I'm like having a chill vibe. Like, I just watched Queen Charlotte. Like, I'm not on that. Okay, like I'm on love, positive.
No, it was beautiful. Energy. It was like a mom-daughter type of love. Yeah, okay. Like it was just mostly them in the movie just trying to survive.
Not a lot of killing.
There was some jokes, but a lot of killing too.
Oh, okay. All right.
You said killing or?
I said killing, but it's a long day. It's been a long day. All right, so there y'all go. Yeah, tap into all of those series if y'all haven't. Yeah. And if y'all have, tap into all the Shondaland series if you haven't. I know y'all watched not all of them because she got a lot.
Right. Okay, let's get into some topics. I saw on Spiritual Word that it said, studies show women prefer a man with dating and sexual experience than inexperienced men with no experience. So basically a man with experience, women prefer that than dating someone without
but I also
experience.
don't like, I feel like women don't like, what is the word that she said that she used?
Prefer men with dating
prefer.
Oh. It's been a long day. I'm like, which one was
the word I was looking for. I feel like most women like don't prefer a man that has like too much experience. Like, let's say, I don't know, if you were like an escort or something, like you got a little too much experience. Like now I think you faking it. Like now I think this is all game to you or something, because like it's too much. Like you a pro at this point.
So you would never date a stripper or an escort? Like, let's say they're trying to leave that life. I mean,
no, because I'm married. Thank you, Jesus. I saw you trying to do it.
I mean,
but what about you? Would you try to date one?
I meant like put yourself in my shoes type of shit. Like, I mean, like, would you now?
Like
but
in real life?
No, I wouldn't. I
Wait, if he was trying to leave the profession, you wouldn't?
no.
Okay. If he left it.
No.
Oh, all right. So when would you? Never? Never?
Yeah. Okay. I'd be like turned off.
Because that's what I'm saying. It's
like,
too much experience. But it was like a guy that told me, like, I don't know, like, he's been with like hundreds of women, but only I make him feel special type of like, you know, it's gas, but like, how many is many women, you know, like.
But I think I do prefer a man that's experienced, but not like
escort level.
Yeah, like that's too much. But obviously,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I prefer somebody that's experienced and not experienced because I don't want to teach.
But it's also that's what I was gonna say. It depends on like where you as a woman are at. Like,
no, not where you are, but who you are. Like
no, because what if it's like a teenager, like a 17 or 18-year-old? You know, dating.
We're not talking about
dating like same age, like people from the same age. Like if they both inexperienced is what I mean.
Oh, I mean, obviously back then I would prefer, you know.
I'll tell you what I could get back then, but
no, hell no. But I did prefer somebody that was like who didn't know either. I didn't prefer somebody that was experienced back then. I prefer somebody.
Oh, so you did prefer someone who didn't have.
Right, like experience. I wanted to learn together, you know.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on like where you as a woman are at. That's what I'm saying. We are not at that stage, Natasha, but someone else who is, they might prefer someone who's like also.
But I'm talking about me now, so I don't care about those.
I'm just talking about the general public out here.
No, I'm trying to tell you like how I'm feeling right now and like what I would do if I was in that position right now.
Oh, okay.
Which is not what I'm like. That's not what I'm like. Back then, probably. I dealt with a lot.
Let me see. Let me put myself in my back then day. Because right now, no, never. Okay, but but back then, I would date someone that has more experience than me. Like if I were, before 23, like 21, 22, when I was younger,
21.
I still look 21, 23, but back to what I was saying. I would, because like I would like to learn. They, would probably seem like they got their shit together. So, I'm a great student, I want to say. But yeah, but not like escort level. Like, you have a few bodies to your name. That's fine.
Yeah.
You gotta like be checked and everything. Safety first. Health comes first. And then, we do the rest. But yeah, why not?
Nah, I someone experienced. Definitely. I feel like I cannot, for whatever reason, I can't be the person that'll teach you. Like, left, right, here, enter here, touch it like this. I can't.
No, but also, like, people change. So you might not, like, be that type of person now, but, like, you don't know if, like, 10, 15 years down the line, you're like, I used to like this, but, like, don't do that anymore because, now I like that. And, like, you're teaching them new things that you like, that you learned, in your years. So... you never know, okay? Never say never.
Okay. Let's do this one. Do women still like waking up to meaningful paragraphs?
I do.
That one is from Hollywood almost.
I feel like some women do, some women don't. Like, it depends. Like,
is it an everyday
if I'm mad at you, no.
You don't want the paragraph when you're mad?
No, I need my space. Okay.
But you technically have it because of the text messages that you're receiving.
Yeah, but I feel like you hogging my virtual space now.
Okay.
Right. Like, I need my space in all realms.
You don't even have to tap on the message, though, when you're ready.
But then, like, like when you look at your phone and you have that notification, it's like every time I look, that notification is there. So, like, nobody wants that reminder when I'm mad at you, But, like, if it's a great day, I just woke up, we both haven't gotten in each other's way. At this point, like, send all the lovey-dovey shit you want. I'll send some back.
Every day?
Every day? No, not every day. Just because the day that you don't do it, I'll be, like, paranoid and scared. Like, yo, what happened? Like, nah, you got somebody else. Or, like, I got somebody else because I didn't do it. If it's me, like, daily sending it, and I don't send it that one day, now I'm like, that's suspicious. Like, but you know, here and there, because it all depends on the mood and like where you guys are in life, you know.
Yeah, I think that's what I was gonna say. It does depend, like, how comfortable we are with each other, because I feel like I've spoken to guys that like get comfortable real quick, but I'm not there. And then like when I wake up and I see these messages, I'm like, I am not there. So slow down. Even though we're a year in talking, I'm still not there. But no, I feel like it does depend how comfortable we are. But I also don't love, like, I prefer like once a month type of vibe. Like, I don't.
Damn, once a month now. You got like, you know,
I
like
don't
twice, 3 times a week.
I
That's
love
a
the
vibe.
cheesy stuff, but like I love receiving those type of. But then I don't know what to reply, right? Because I'm stuck there, like.
Listen,
Another
tips
one,
and
that's
tricks.
So sweet. Oh my god, you're
For
so
you
cute.
and you, tips and tricks. All you gotta do is copy and paste, and then just like reframe it as if it were you. Okay, like you just copy paste what they wrote.
I just don't see the honesty in there. Listen,
if you want to say that back, you might as well copy paste and then just, you know, change the he for the she or the she for the he, and you halfway there, really. No,
I don't know if that's good advice.
You have to try
I don't know if that's good advice.
I wouldn't say like send it if you got that on a Monday, like also send it back on a Monday. I would say wait till like a Thursday, you know, like just keep it as backup is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Gotcha. I always get very awkward when it's too, like, I don't know, like
too deep,
and I'm like if I'm not there, I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And if I am there, I'm like, you're so cute.
That's it.
How you feeling, G?
And that's the best you given them. You so cute. It's the best.
That's all I got.
No, but that's fine. Like some people are like that. Some people's language is love language, like words of affirmation. So they're like, wow, they write you mad paragraphs like on the daily or, you know, 2 or 3 times a week. Some other people like rather show it or rather like buy you stuff once a week or once every month around there. So it all depends. Like if that's not your vibe, that's fine. But you could have other things that you do that you're like, okay, like they did this, they wrote me this cute message, so I'm gonna do this. And it's like your equivalent of a cute message, you know?
Yeah. So I would just say, you know, for the guys that do send the messages, just read the room, you know. Like,
oh my god!
Make sure she's there too.
Not read the room.
Make sure she's that type of person that wants it, likes it, and all that stuff.
I would say figure out their love language. I know, you know, it could be all 5 for some people.
Yeah, yes. Like I don't. It's not that I don't like. I don't like it. It's just that
this is not an attack towards you, Natasha.
No, I know because my love language is all 5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying that I do like it, but it's just like if we're not there.
Sometimes enough is enough.
So that's weird. Okay. Next, what do you have?
So I have fun facts, which y'all already know.
We back with the fun facts.
But you know what? You know, going into that, I feel like I should do my question, which has nothing to do with like relationships or any of that. It just has to do with relationships in the workplace.
Go ahead.
So I know recently we went out with my coworkers or whatever. It was a vibe. Like I did not think it was gonna be a vibe, but like clearly you pulled up and I was like, oh, it's gonna be a vibe. Like my bitch is here. Like hello.
And it was a vibe.
Yeah, it was a vibe. I was like, yo, we got home so fucking late. Like I did not expect that.
And we left at like 5:30. We were there at 5:30.
Yeah, we were there at 5:30.
We left work at 5:30ish.
But if you ask me, I was there at 8:30 at work. So from 8:30 a.m., like it was still midnight. I was still not home, and I was like, "Yo, this is wild," but like I'm here for it. So you know, in honor of that, I had a question. Do you feel like people make more than you at work based on the following? None.
Nothing.
Right. Experience. Looks, height, age, Natasha, and or sex.
Huh?
What? Like sex as in like women or men? Like
making it to the top.
Is that gender? Is that sex or is that gender? Oh my god, I gotta get to
Oh, gender. Okay.
Right, that's what I'm sex. Like male.
Female,
yes,
male. Okay.
Yes, that's gender. Oh shit, my fault.
I'm like, they're making their way to the top like that?
My fault. I mean, it could be sex though. It could be like, you know. That's not what I meant, but you know, there has been cases like that. So, what do you think? Is it gender, age, height, looks, experience, or none of the above?
Height, no. I think it would, at least on my job, I think it would have to do something with race.
Oh, that's a good one. That's not even one of the options, but that's that's a great one. Like that's perfect, really.
Yeah, I think it has. I feel like a lot of, even though, listen, I don't want my job to see this or whatever, but like,
Now
if
they
you
don't even know where you work at.
it's true. It's true if you see this.
1-800.
Girl. No. Yeah, I think like what I'm seeing now, there's just a lot of white people at the top, and a lot of nurses and not getting paid what they should be getting paid, and it's just a lot of that I see at my job. But I don't think it has to do anything with looks. Not even experience, because I was hired there, zero experience.
It's more like race or ethnicity.
Yeah,
that it has to do with.
I would say.
Other not than even that, experience. No.
I feel like a lot of us don't have like previous experience with.
Same. I had no experience where I'm at. Like not like I had experience, but just not with what I'm doing.
Same. Like I have experience in life. Like let's not get crazy.
Right.
I have customer service. Have this. Have that.
We are old enough to have experience.
Right. But like with what I'm doing.
Right.
Never.
Right. Same.
Yeah. And that's why everybody's like lost in there.
I feel like that even though I should have put all of the above at this point, but race wasn't in there. All of the above wasn't in there. I just feel like. It's all of the above. Like, for example, I would rate it like this. I would say, like, gender, then age, then height, then looks, then experience. Like, for example, gender is like a lot of companies, they may prefer men than women. For example, like, back then, there weren't a lot of doctors who were women, like women doctors or whatever. Yeah. Or there weren't a lot of nurses who were men. So it's more like doctors were male and, nurses were female. Now it's like you have a variety, but back then it was like based on that. And then age, in terms of age, I feel like, younger people, they're like, oh, they're interns. Like, they don't deserve to get paid. It could be like, volunteer work. But they're an intern, but it's like an unpaid intern. Like, you could be an unpaid intern, which is like slavery at this point. Like, if you live in New York, you should not be doing unpaid nothing. Like, because life is too expensive. But because of that age, they're like, oh, you'll gain experience after this and like a better job with pay and all this stuff.
I mean,
versus when you're old too, they're like, oh, they're about to retire. Like, you don't need this much money. Like, you lived your life already. So, you're not gonna break the bank with me and my company. Like, trying to start at like 100,000 or 200,000 because you're 60. Like, yeah. I feel like that plays a role. Also height, like for men, a lot of men who are taller than 6 feet, I believe. Like, don't quote me on this, but like taller men usually get a higher salary or pay than shorter men or like even women. It's a fact. Like, I can look it up. Or
I only work with women.
I work with a lot of women, surprisingly, like in the field. I was like, wow, I'm not the only one here. Like, this is lit. Also looks, like, it could be like, oh, like, maybe like as a receptionist, they're like, I want someone who looks decent. So like, when they greet them, like, I don't want them to be looking like they just came off the street and just sat here, like, I want them to look presentable and stuff. Like, certain jobs are based on your looks. Like, if you work at the strip club or whatever, like, they're not gonna want, they could have a plus size, baddie like us, but
no, but even the baddies, it's like they have to be cute, because
exactly,
I feel like
I feel like that's like expected at that type of work. And experience, I'm here thinking about like, where would I need experience? No, but like if you have to have a job where like someone needs to be licensed, like a not licensed architect or engineer or like plumber, you need experience, because that license comes with that. Like, they have some requirements where it says like, you gotta do 2 years doing this, 2 years doing that, like, so you need that type of validation. So in those type of jobs, experience counts. And that's why I rated it that way.
I don't think unpaid internship are that bad. Oh
my God, you don't think slavery is bad, Natasha? Oh my
no,
God.
it's not that.
God.
It's that they're usually those people are in school, you know, and it's like beneficial for school, and it's like you don't have experience at all, so like working there, it's like it's like you're getting a job that you can put in your resume and get a better job too than like I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but it's like they're giving you the opportunity to learn things that you would never be able to if you didn't have it be like have like an experience like background and shit. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but I mean like
no, I get
it's an opportunity. Like it's like
you're seeing it in the way of like the business or like the customer who you're gonna work for. Like that person, the person that's gonna hire you, they're like, I'm giving you an opportunity. You know, you have no experience, so I could go with someone that has experience.
It would only be like with companies that are like I don't think it's bad with companies that are like major, like big companies.
Like Google.
Yeah, like big companies. Like if it's unpaid
Facebook.
And it's and it's for school and it's for that. It's like wow, you know, this is a huge opportunity. But it's like us. We had an intern. Obviously, we paid the intern, but if it's like a job like that, if they don't get paid for that, then I feel like it's fucked up. But like it depends on the company. I don't know. No, but I'm not mad at it.
I'm mad at it because like I was an intern once. I got paid, but I was like I got paid. But I was like, yo, there are people who like don't get paid at all. Like you know, like
because you're mostly there to gain the experience when it's an internship. Otherwise, it's just a job. Like they wouldn't call it internship. Like otherwise, it'd be you're employed here. When really, usually interns do like 6 hours. Like type of shifts, or they do like short shifts. I still want to get paid
for my 6 hours. Like I could have been doing mad other okay, drugs included.
But like apply as an actual employee, and you would not get it. You wouldn't get it as an actual employee. As an intern, they're like, okay, and then you can put that in your resume, and then get that.
I don't know. I feel like their time is valuable too. Like because they could be working somewhere else that they could. But I feel like people that
with no experience apply for internship already have the idea that
no, because there's paid internships.
Right, but not every internship is paid, and that's like very clear.
You'll only do the paid ones. All right. Your time counts. Your time is valuable.
It does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but you're not gonna get a job if you don't have the experience for it. That's just.
But listen, what are you talking about? We both got jobs that we had no experience for. All right, but here we are.
This is not a job that I'm gonna keep for. Like this is not a job that I want as my career.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm talking about like your career. Like if it's a job, I don't know. I get it. I don't think I'm explaining myself. Everybody should get paid. Yes, everybody's time is valuable. But
let us know what y'all think.
If you know what an internship is, then you know what you're getting yourself into. Other than that, apply as an actual employee and call it a day. If you don't get the job, you didn't get it.
Right. No, because I feel like we had our intern, but like it was never on the table to like not pay.
But that's everybody knows like that how much there are internships that you get paid for, and there's internships you don't. If you apply for an internship that you're not gonna get paid for.
You're right.
Then you decided to put your time into that shit. And you can't blame nobody but yourself.
Right, that's true.
You knew that. You knew what it was. True. You knew what it was.
If it's clear in the post, like, yo, this is
you're not getting paid.
Right.
And you're like, I'm going to do it. Then you know you're there for experience only, for vibes only. Call it a day, go home.
You're really there for the vibes.
That's it. Literally.
I'm dead.
But yeah.
Okay, so which one would you say weighs more? The race one, right?
Yeah, to this day I do think it's...
out of all of these,
which wasn't even on the list, but
right.
Yeah, out of all of those.
Out of all of these, I want to go with all of the above, which is also now part of the options on the list. Yeah. But I feel like I'm like cheating if I don't choose one. So I think I'm gonna go with experience.
Okay.
Just in certain areas, experience does count.
Yeah, and I feel like that's understandable. Because if they put me in a position where, like this I could have figured out. Like, I feel like anybody could have figured out.
Right! I feel like every job you go to, you learn on, like, it, because they have their own system of doing things. So you might know, but, like, you don't know how they do it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, they still got to teach you.
Right.
Which is why I'm like, yo, if you still got to teach me, paid or unpaid, like, why am I not being paid as an intern when I have a real job, you still going to have to teach me?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
that was that.
That was that. That was that on that.
Nah, but let's do fun facts.
Okay.
So I have two. Yes, I have two. So this one is from Yahoo Finance. This fun fact is about, where 18 to 24-year-olds like mostly live. So the chart shows that more men live with their parents at 59.2%, and with a relative at 14.1%, with a roommate at 10.6%, or alone at 4.8%. So like in all of those, men lead in living with their parents, living with a relative, living with a roommate, or living by themselves. But women are living more like with an unmarried partner, like as in my boyfriend, my girlfriend, whatever, at 11.7%, or with a spouse at 7.4%. So most women usually live with their boyfriend, girlfriend, or like whoever they're in an open relationship with. We don't judge here. Or with their partner that they married.
Yeah, I think that includes a lot of people that don't want to get married, So.
Yeah, that's true. I just thought it was fun. I'm like, I would have thought like more women would live with like their relatives or the parents or like with help, too. Because men usually have been like the providers and stuff. So like, oh, we don't need no help. Like, we got this. We could do it. But like, they've been the ones that have been taking the most help out of this group. Like,
What's crazy? I saw a post that said like women are now more masculine than men, and men have become more feminine within themselves. Like, they're finding themselves a little too much.
I don't think so.
I don't know. That's what I read. I don't know.
All right.
Do you agree or you disagree?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, if they are, like, cool. Like, as long as there's balance, because before it was switched, but there was a balance. Because not both of them were feminine, not both of them were masculine.
Yeah.
But now there's still a balance. So if there's still a balance, like, I
do feel like a lot of men are finding themselves, and they're taking care of themselves and putting themselves first.
As they should.
As they should.
Right.
And I think a lot of women are becoming very independent, which, it's going to be tough for, people to become, get in relationships and shit, because I don't know how that's going to work, but I don't know.
You seem scared.
I know.
Sometimes you don't even in that age group. You're not even in that age group. Relax. Like, we close to 30, girl. Nah, all right. So my next and last fun fact is it's from UberFacts. You already know. 5 years strong, I think, at this point. But yeah, so the movie Mad Max Fury Road, it was a nice movie. The director's husband, so the guy, George Miller, his wife, Margaret Sixel, what's with the next? She edited it, even though she had never like edited or cut like an action film. He was like, "Yo, you won't do it," because he was like, someone who's done it before does it, it's gonna look like every other action movie. So she did it, her first one, and she won the Oscar for best film editing with that film. So it just proves to you that, women can do it,
Of course.
Women can do it all. We can, pop
we edit our podcast for the most part.
Right. We killing it. We killing it out here. Even though we still don't know what's going on. We killing it.
That's a fact.
We still do what we gotta do. Making it day by day. Yo, we've been out here like producing on the side with the pedal board. Yeah. I was like, yo, we don't even know how we got this. Like, this is another part of
I wonder if it has,
like,
the sound things that you wanted.
I feel like it does. I'm gonna look into it.
Yeah, we look.
Maybe for the next... Oh, yeah, y'all gonna be sick of me. Like,
no, we switching.
Yeah, for those of y'all who remember, like, the first, I want to say, like, 10 or 15 pods, that's all we were doing. And Natasha was fed up, but I loved it here. So, yeah, so those are my fun facts. Let us know what you think about that. And if you are also someone who, like, didn't believe in themselves or, like, never did anything before, look at us in a new studio with new gear, producing, right? We didn't think we was going to do it, but here we are. She also, the lady, Margaret Sixel, who edited that Mad Max Fury Road film, she didn't think she was going to win an Oscar for editing something that she had never edited in her life.
But
there she was, right? So just do what you gotta do, okay? Just make it work and keep striving. And, make sure you follow us, right?
Do that, please.
Make sure y'all follow us everywhere. Y'all already know where we're at, but like, follow us at our personal...
I'm like, I don't know how to do this anymore. Like, I'm gonna do that, please.
Follow us at our personal accounts at Stephany MX3.
Margaret Sixel.
Our Instagram, Talking Shit Pod, Twitter, same thing. YouTube also.
Subscribe.
TikTok, right?
TikTok.
No Snapchat.
No Snapchat. No OnlyFans.
It's not coming. It's not coming. No feet pics, no toe pics, none of that. Oh, send us your put yourself in my shoes.
But like, send us your toe pics.
No, I don't know. I mean, if y'all want, if it's related to the talk here.
Nope.
All right.
Move on.
Tough crowd. And remember that we talk our shit now.
So you can talk your shit later. Bye. I low-key forgot.